everybody, it's Jules here with Wait a minute. Rapid, what are you doing here? What have you done with Beanie? Oh, thank God. I'm cool. And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wow. Set on the one and only Brobna. And today we have a super special battle report for you because yes, I'm going up against Rapid today in a battle of the nightly gods themselves. This is a battle of fury and faith as the Chaos Knights take on the Imperial Knights.
Best ones.
And trust me, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, boy.
So here we are on another ruined battlefield of Brobna, and this is a super thematic match for you today because it is a battle of the two churches. Over here we have the Brobnarian Baptist Church. As you can see, unfortunately it's fallen to chaos in recent times. But on the other side we have the Brobnarian Church of Super Baptists over here. And the problem is that these two churches have been at war for centuries. They have basically been throwing insults and questions of faith between the two churches and trying to drag in newcomers to follow their ways. Now, that was a long, long time ago, and since these have been taken over by the Imperium over here, and chaos over here. However, the denizens of these two churches still fight it out on the reg, and now they need some new choir boys. So the choir boys in question are here on these objectives. We have 5 Cadian troops on each objectives here who are going to act as a living objective. And basically, if you move within objective control range of these, you take control of this and they will fire their pitiful lasguns for you because either they are trembling in fear at the giant death machines of the Chaos Knight, or they are loving the salvation that comes with the Imperial Knights instead. Yeah, it's basically many versions of that. There are 2 other objectives here in the home base, one in the shadow of the Imperial Bastion and the other in the evil warp glow of the Noctilith Crown, and this is a simple take and hold mission structure. So you'll get 5 VP for holding 1, 10 VP for holding 2, and 15 if you control more than your opponent, because well, there's not going to be many tactics here. As you see, there is not much cover in the way, apart from these 2 fields of debris over here that are the smouldering ruins of another Titan, who obscures the vision. So the footprint of this counts as obscuring terrain, as does this one over here. But everything else, as you can see, is pretty open because these knights, well, they want to smash 7 bells out of each other. Now, there's not much room for us to show a deployment, so instead, we're going to put every single model we have down and go through the runner show. And because we have new soldiers here, we need somebody to control them. So that's why Beanie's going to be piloting these guys here. Yes, and we are going to give them the Born Soldiers rule, but against anti-Titanic and stuff. So that means that they will still be able to do some wounds with their pitiful lasguns, because it's fun that way. So here we are after we have fully deployed both our heavenly choirs. Look at the amount of horrible Chaos Knights over here and the resplendent Imperial Knights on this side of the board over here. Now, to walk you through quickly where the enhancements and warlords are, I have 1 enhancement on this guy. I'm playing the Lords of Dread detachment, which means that I buff the OC of all of my models here, which is fantastic. It means that holding on to objectives is going to be that much easier. But also I get to dish out some cool enhancements. This guy here has Warp-Born Stalker. He's got 2 of these thermal cannon loadouts, meaning that he has deep strike, can drop in, and remember, the thermal cannon has MELTA 6 at a 12-inch range. Beautiful. 43 shots. Ooh!
Yeah, nah.
Ooh, indeed.
Yeah, nah.
Over here on the Tyrant, I have got, who is hiding behind this statue here, because even though he is beautiful and shiny and a golden god, painted for me by Lawson with 2 extra boom blasters on the top there, he is still a bit shy. He's resplendent, but diminishing, is what we say. He has got the enhancement of the Blessings of the Dark Master, which means that he can do a command point reroll on himself for free, and once per battle, after Rapid has used a stratagem, I can say, hey buddy, that now costs 1 CP more. Pretty rude indeed. And over here we have the Throne Mechanicum of Skulls on my Lancer, which means that I can reroll advancing charges for my boys. I think it's reroll charges actually, it might be, and for once per game I can do advance and charge, which is very nice indeed. We have a smattering of smaller boys over here, all comprised of Stalkers and Huntsmen over there. They all have the Thermal Spear loadout. I just didn't have enough to show there, but I know that the ones with the Chain Talons are one of them, the Stalkers I believe, and the other ones are the Huntsmen with the Slaughter Claws, or vice versa. just, you know what I'm talking about. And then I've got 2 executioners over here that are just propping up the board, and one of which was painted lovingly and grubbily by Gareth Burke. It's a Nurgle-themed one, and it is stanky. So over on the other side of the board, we have a huge throng of Imperial Knights. Where's your Warlord, and what's your enhancements, mate?
So, well, I've only got one enhancement on this, but so my Warlord is this guy.
Yes.
So that is the Paladin,
Yep.
and he's got the Mythic Hero.
Ooh. Ooh, I like it.
Effectively, that allows me to put his bondsman ability on 2 of the Armigers instead of just your standard one, but they got to be within 12.
And his bondsman ability is that you can give them lethal hits or lance.
I believe it's and.
Oh, and lance, but you can obviously choose which one it applies better to.
Yes, yeah.
Nicely done there. So we are both actually coming in at 2,995 points. I know it's a weird one, but we wanted to run every single model that we could, and I've even been joined by a little grot on top here, who is the true mastermind of this operation, who's going to be helping me through to victory. So all that's left to do now is to roll for turn 1 advantage and start kicking some faces in. So Rapid won the roll-off for turn 1, and he has begun with gusto here. He has charged forward with his Knight Lancer, rolling in advance to get it behind the steaming wreckage here, providing him some cover from my shooting. But he's stayed put on his home objective here, tightly held by the, what's this guy called in your force? Lad?
I forgot his name.
Castellan. Yeah, he's with his 2 little buddies in front of them there, who have been buffed by the bondsman ability of your Warlord, so they have lethal hits on their auto cannons, which is not to be sniffed at. Strength 9, -1, 3 damage a pop. Over here, though, you've been a bit more cautious. You've pushed forward with the Helverins, I believe they are they not?
Warglaives.
Warglaives. See, the thing is, because they're called exactly the opposite on my one here, they pushed forward with the little guys over here, again, to make use of the cover, staying with your big guy over here. Again, it's going to be a hard angle for me to get to shoot down at you, because again, all of this counts as obscuring terrain. Pretty damn good. I have chosen at the beginning of the first battle round Darkness as my ability, so if Rapid is more than 18 inches away or battle shocked, it's a -1 to hit me, which is pretty dang good considering the distance that I have now. However, it is time to move into the shooting phase. So where would you like to kick things off, my dude?
I think let's go for these guys.
Cool. Both of these boys here with their big auto cannons, and which target would they like to pick on first?
Let's go for one of these guys.
Cool. Yeah, because he's got obviously a thermal lance over there, or a thermal spear, so you definitely want to take them out. So a lot of shots going into this guy right now.
Yeah.
So both Helverins here have been powered up by Squire's Duty, giving them an extra strength and AP on their weapons, which is pretty nasty, and it did actually make a difference, because even though the darkness obscured this one huntsman over here, I now have 6 4-ups, because of the +1 AP subtracted by the 6-inch Bastion of Corruption I have over there for giving benefits of cover, and this is 3 damage a pop. It could be pretty nasty, so looking for 4s. I failed a lot of them there, so that is going to be 3 that went through. That is 9 damage straight off the bat onto my poor huntsman. That puts my poor stalker over here. I did actually check to see what he's got. It's the slaughter claw that gives him away, down to 5 wounds remaining. And I believe that his suffering is not over yet, because the big boy with his big, beautiful battle cannon is about to finish the job. Oh dear. Weirdly enough, it wasn't the battle cannon that did the job, but the Ruin Spear rocket pod that is somewhere on top of that carapace flew over here and smashed into the stalker, removing him from the battlefield. My poor little boy! But he did not explode, so at least he's got doing that one final favour there. All of the rest of the shots from the battle cannon go wide, but my God, a message has been sent to the Chaos Horde. You big meanie over here. I'm saying this because of the fact that he's been an absolute rotter and not targeting the big tyrant or another big fella, but picking on the weak ones over here. One of my poor, this one here is a huntsman, is being targeted by the Brimstone Lance and also the Electroplasma Cannon, which is just rude. Are you supercharging it, my dude?
Yeah, so the Plasma Decimator, I will supercharge. So
what's the range of it, quickly?
It is 48.
Oh, I was hoping to get out on a technicality, but that is not happening here. So all of the huge guns going into this guy here. Post in the comments whether you think this guy will survive. Yep, okay, we've just interrupted this. If you can hear Rapid crying, it's because of the fact that so far he's alive and has not taken any damage. He's taken the missile, the shield breaker missile, and he's taken the electroplasma. No damage done, but it is now time for the brimstone volcano cannon, or his equivalent to it, which is how many shots?
That's D3.
Here we go, let's get this on camera because this is the big one. So D3 shots coming in.
It's going to be a 1.
Oh, it's a 2.
Okay.
Remember hitting on 4s because I have darkness surrounding me, bro.
Silly, cheeky guys.
Hey, no, bro. Not that you need it. 2 hit, strength of?
18.
I believe that that's going to be a 2s to wound.
Gotta make them both.
Come on. Oh my god. AP on this?
-5.
So I'm going to be on a 5 up invulnerable save. Let's see if I got the gumption. I do!
Did you double them?
Booyah! No damage taken. He's a survivor.
Rapid's gone home.
So that means that my boy is alive, and unfortunately that is the end of Rapid shooting. Everything that has fired has, and all the ones that can't see because of obscuring terrain are now protected against my onslaughts as we now move into Chaos Knight's turn in. So here we are after my turn 1 movement, and I've been equally as aggressive because of the fact that I want to get my Lancer into combat. He is advanced, and he can, thanks to the thrown mechanicums of skulls, once per battle, do an advance and charge. And to be honest, it's either charge or be charged here, so you've got to go for it, really, haven't you? He re-rolls his charges as well, so hey, maybe we'll be lucky. I advanced everything else up, but they got poor advances. However, they are still within his 6-inch aura of giving assault to all of their weapons, which means that these thermal lances may actually do the damage for me before I even get into combat against him. The despoiler has moved up to fill the gap over here. He can now see down the line with his Volkite Combustorino, which is going to be very good, and the giant Bastion of Corruption on legs is providing support for these 2 executioners here, giving them benefit of cover while being able to see down the line. So that is all of my movement done. I also claimed this for the Dark Gods with my free use of the stratagem, which is claimed for the Dark Gods, which means that that now is under my control with an OC of 5 for the rest of this phase. What are you 2 even laughing at? Right, okay. So
when
they
you're editing, that's
just
going to be
informed me
amazing.
that they were just eating ice lollies over here, and you may have heard at home Rapid effectively deep-throating one of them. So enjoy that. I'll look forward to editing that as well. But now we move into the shooting phase, and we're going to start things off nice and light, with this guy firing everything, thermal spear and melter gun, if it's in range, into which of these 2 is the heaviest hitter, or are they both the same?
Exactly the same.
I'll do the one at the front then. Why not at this point in time? So over here I kick things off with the Stalker firing into this boy over here. I couldn't actually see him because of the footprint of the terrain. Now I don't get the Stalker bonus of +1 to wound because he's definitely within 6 inches of his mates, but I did get 1 wound through. Will Rapid save it on a 5 up? Let's see. Oh, no. So it's D6 damage.
Uh-oh.
How are you going to do this with an ice lolly in your mouth?
4 damage to you there.
So he's down to 9 after the 1
yes.
damage from the stubber.
I did 1 damage with the stubber. Never leave home without him, boys. That's not bad. 5 wounds in total. Okay. I was getting a bit cheeky. I was getting a bit silly, thanks maybe to the Grot that's piloting this Cerastus Knight over here, the Lancer, because I did the shock lance, and I managed to get 3 wounds through, which would have been hilarious if I'd done any damage, but Rapid saved them all. And this the Huntsman over here has also fired and done no damage as well. I was hoping to get the edge on him, but not so. So all that's left to shoot are these guys. Wait. So all that's left to do is these guys over here. So the Volkite Combustorino, the only thing that it can see that's within range is the Knight Lancer, so all of its shots into that. So the Volkite Combustorino did not do any devastating wounds, but it's got 3 regular wounds through. Rapid's got to save on 3 ups now. This is 3 damage a pop. So he will take 6 damage from that, so that was actually okay in the end. And of course I'll fire the Stubber, because never leave home without it, boys. Hitting you on 3s, 3 attacks at this range, 2 hits, and I will be wounding you on 6s. No wounds, no badder, no badder. So we now move over to the Executioners, and much like how Rapid dialed in with my ones, I'm going to do the same to him and fire both of them down the line at that guy over there. Just that guy, just that little guy over there.
Oh, what do you ever do to you?
So all this clattering from both Executioners have hit this guy over here. He gets the benefit of cover from this and also this anyway. So it's AP 0, 3 up saves, 3 damage a pop. He's going to take a mighty 6 damage out of that one there.
Ouch,
Not
time.
too bad at all with the saves. So I've wounded a fair few things, but there's a lot of models still left in play. So all that comes down to now is the big guy. The big guy can see all and wants to destroy all. So of course, he's going to go down into Rapid's big Castellan over here. Is there anything you'd like to play, Rapid?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is there now?
Yes, maybe those rotation of iron shields.
Are you going to pay 1 CP for rotate iron shields then?
Yes, please.
Okay, so as soon as he does that, my Knight Tyrant kicks into action with blessings for the Dark Master. Now, whenever Rapid wants to play that stratagem, it's going to cost him 2 CP instead. Rough stuff. And I too am going to play 1 stratagem here for Titanic Duel. I get to, because it's 1 CP, usually it's reroll all hits and wound rolls of 1, but because it's targeting a Titanic unit, it is all hits and all wounds. So you might have better saves, but hopefully I'll have better luck. Things have started very well with both the Geist Strike missiles, both hitting, both wounding, and both scoring devastating wounds, d6 plus 1 apiece.
Please
over here.
roll ones.
So you're looking for a 6 and a 1, but because of his other ability where I get to use a free command point reroll on him once per thing, I'm going to reroll the damage roll because why would I not in this case here? So that's going to be 3, so 7, 3, 10 damage straight off the bat.
Oof,
right there.
down to 18.
Not bad. Rapid, sound the alarm. That's the admin alarm here. We just remembered that obviously Rapid has, for his oath, he's got the 6 up feel no pain.
Yeah.
So we just re-rolled all of the wounds that have been lost on the table here. Went up 1 wound over here, went from 10 wounds down to 9 over here. He didn't pass any, unfortunately, and he regained 1 wound too.
Yep.
On with the rest of the shooting.
Remember your rules, people. Big hit.
Oh dear indeed. The Volcano Brimstone Lance managed to find a hit. He got 1 shot, but it went through the 4-up invulnerable, so we're now at d6 plus 8 damage over here.
Ouch time.
Oh, it's the max.
14.
Oh, sugar me. That is big damage.
Okay, so I've got to roll
14 6-up feel no pains. 8 wounds left on the big boy over here. Can the Electroplasma Decimator, which is obviously supercharging, actually... No, it's not, because it means the exact same difference either way, because I'm still going to be rolling 5s to wound you. Yep, is going to stay as it is. So we'll roll this on camera. D6 plus 3 shots. 7 shots coming in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots coming in. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Do 6s do anything? They do not. So we've got that many hits so far. Now this is going to be 5s re-rolling everything. Let's see if I can get through the last bit of damage here. 5s re-rolling. We've got 1 success so far. Is that enough? No, it's only 2 damage. 2 successes coming in, so 2 4-up invulnerables for you, my guy. He's failed them both. That's going to be only 4 damage, though, because I didn't supercharge it. So 4, feel no pains, a 6-up. So he takes 3 more wounds, which puts him down to a healthy 5 wounds remaining.
That is a good round of shooting, man.
Yep, I'm not going to lie, that was very, very impressive indeed. But then again, re-rolling all hits and wounds kind of does that for you, doesn't it? So, yeah, you can tell who's got a codex recently, can't you? Where's yours? Anyway, right, we're going to be moving now into the charge phase, because that is all that is left to do. And there's only 1 charge to make. And we measure, pass me my patching trowel, measure it up for me, let's see what we got.
I remember it being 11 inches.
11-inch charge. It is a big, bold, and brave ones here.
Easy.
But he gets to re-roll it, so let's see if he gets it. So close.
Do it again.
So close. So close. The tension is rising, boys. That was just a taste of my power. No. He could not make his way in there, so unfortunately my Lancer now stands in the middle, just giving him a big finger with the lance. Oh, bring it on in, boy. Bring it on in. So that is going to be... That's going to be the end of my turn 1. A pretty devastating round of shooting, but every model of Rapids is still on the table. There is a lot to play for. And now we move into Beanie's turn.
Yeah!
Because Beanie, controlling these pockets of resistance over here, have fallen to the Dark Gods on this one and this one. So we'll make their shots at the nearest enemies. And these guys here will do the same to my Stalker over here. Now remember, they have born soldiers, but it's applying to Titanican vehicles in that sense now, because we are It's just fun rules, isn't it? So,
Okay, so in this range, we're going to be at rapid fire.
yeah, straight into my guy over here, hitting on 4s.
So 10 shots into this guy.
Let's do it, baby.
6s are great.
They are
yeah,
great.
So
They
that's
are
3
great.
wounds already.
Oh, yeah.
And 1 other hit.
Not bad at all.
And now a 6.
No.
3 wounds, baby.
Hey, I hate to see it, man. That sucks. Especially because I failed 2 of them. That means that he's taken 2 wounds on that one there. Now, in the middle, you're going to be firing up at the Sarastas Lancer.
Okay, again, rinse and repeat. We've
Oh,
got...
dang it. Only the 1.
Was that meant to be part of it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so a bit less favourable this time around, but still 6s. Hey,
2 wounds.
2 saves of 3 up. He takes a wound, baby! Now, unfortunately for these guys over here,
They're probably
they
not.
can't see anything because they are behind cover. So it will be next turn that they will do that. But they have said they have been swayed by the...
Do I get the grenade strat as well?
No, because that would be ridiculous. But now we move into Rapids, turn 2. So here we are, end of Rapids, turn 2 movement, and again, it is chaotic enough to call it heresy, because he has stormed forward with his Lancer into his own words, an unfailable charge here, gonna nut my guy right in the face. Over here, supported, this little dude is gonna pepper on the wounds off of my Huntsman over there, and then probably claim that for his own. And this poor guy here, advanced up with such confidence, is now staring down the barrel of not just a Warp Strike Gauntlet, but also another spear here. The Bondsman's abilities have also allowed this guy to slingshot his way forward, advance, and give all of his weapons assault, so that he can potentially take down an Executioner or damage the Tyrant. At the back here, a lot of things have pushed backwards because Rapid is aware that I have one huge Titanic warrior waiting in the wings. So this is going to deny me deep strike and dropping down behind them, and it's going to make things a lot more difficult. So now into the shooting phase. Oh, by the way, this guy passed his battle shock over here as well. So Rapid's going to get a cool 5 VP for holding that one, another 5 for holding this one because it's stickified when you're on. So 10 VP for Rapid there. Not bad at all. Okay, so we're going in with this guy first into this poor lad over here. So it's 2 shots for the MELTA thermal lance, is that right? Or spear?
Thermal spear, yeah.
Hit on 3s.
Hitting on 3.
Because he's too close to me, baby. 2 hits. Strength
Okay.
of.
12.
3's the wound. 2 huge wounds. AP a lot, so it's going to be onto my 5 ups. I made 1 failed one.
Okay, so it's MELTA 4, so this is D6 plus 4.
Could be a minimum of 5 and a maximum of a lot. Ooh, 9. 9. That was 8 damage.
8 damage, yeah.
8 damage done onto that one there. So that is quite painful. Down to 7 wounds remaining onto this guy here. And now it's going to be the regular MELTA, yes?
The regular MELTA, yeah. So hitting on the 3s.
It's a big hit. Yes.
Yeah, so this is 9s, so this will be 4s.
No. Okay, so I have 7 wounds remaining on this guy over here. No, feel no pains for this guy. Oh, bloody hell. But a decent round of shooting to kick things off, mate. Who else wants to fire next?
Well, I got to do the
shock
lance
lance.
back.
Are you doing it straight into me, yeah?
Yeah,
Why
do
not?
it.
Why not? Okay, so it's going to be 6 shots.
Hitting on the 3s.
And sustained hits 1, if I remember correctly. No sustained hits.
Nope.
No, sorry, Bob.
Okay, so this is going to be...
it's
5s.
I'm toughness 12 with this guy, am I not? No, I'm not. I'm toughness 11, so 5s.
Yeah, so 5s.
Oh, that was a good roll. It's 3 again, like I did to you. And now it's going to be 3 ups. I failed one of them, so I have taken 2 damage onto my Sarastas Lancer. Fuming, my friend. So that's going to be the shooting of him done. Where else, dude?
Let's go all the way across the other side
Yep.
there. So do both his guns into this dude here.
Okay, so into the Executioner, you are definitely within... I don't think you'll be within 9 inches, but double check. Pass my patching trowel, boy. Is he within 9 inches there?
I don't think
for
so.
a
Just
nice
about
bit of
12, I think.
extra melter damage? Just outside, unfortunately. Hovering.
It's millimeters.
So we are looking at 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, and it's going to be wounding on 3s again, because it's the big thermal spear. It's a big wound. A lot of AP, and it has gone through to me. For a big 3. Taking 3 wounds on this boy over here.
And then melta
Devastating.
gun.
And the melta gun
Misses.
goes wide. But he's in a good position now to threaten my back line over here, which I do not like. Then it's going to be this guy.
Yep.
Is he going to weaken him up?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, so all the shots definitely within melta range there. So 2 shots with thermal. Hits both times. Booms both times. This could be it, my friend. The devastating 5-up saves. Made one,
Ooh.
failed one. D6 plus melta.
D6 plus 4.
Oh, it's 10 damage straight off the back there, bringing him down to 4 wounds remaining, if I remember correctly, because they're 14 apiece.
He was on 12.
Oh, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining now. It'll be the melta gun to finish the job.
Oh!
It's gone wide. It's gone crazy.
Still a 6.
It's still a 6.
It still hits, and it's going to be 4 wounds.
Fours.
No wounds. He's still alive on 2 wounds remaining, battered and absolutely gasping over there. But still, he is alive. So the errant is going in, but not against this guy over here, but instead into the lancer, try and weaken it up. Oh, dear me. So how many shots is he going to go with first?
Start with the rocket pod, the smaller gun.
Okay, you are definitely within 18 inches, so no -1 to hit against you.
Okay, so 3 shots, hitting on 3s.
So 2 huge hits. Strength of.
Strength 8. So
Okay, so 5s. 1 huge wound AP.
-2.
Has not made how much damage?
D6.
Damn it, man. For 1.
Oh.
Okay, so I've taken 3 wounds in total with him so far. Okay, then it is the
It's just a thermal cannon, which is
2d3 shots.
out of 12-inch range.
Yes, thank God, because that would be melta 6 if he was in. So 2d3. Oh, it's the maximum amount of shots. That's going to be a cool 6 shots coming in, hitting on 3s. He drops 1. It's going to be 3s to wound.
On him. Oh yeah, he's level,
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
Sorry, yep.
So
Ooh.
3 wounds coming in at AP a lot, so it's going to be
-4.
onto his invulnerable 4-ups. Made them all. That's what you like to see, baby. Thank you, Dark God's kiss on the top of the head for you. Mwah. Okay, so that's all of his shooting done, apart from a stubber, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, he does have a stubber.
I'll let you change your target. Do you want the stubber to go down as the guy who's got 2 wounds left? See if you can take him out.
No, I want to charge into him to get some free movement.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So it's going to be all the stubber shots in now as well. Ooh, 1 hit. Wounding on 6s. No. Okay. So that's all the shooting done in the mid-board. It is now just time for the back over here. Do you want your other guy with the battle cannon to shoot down into the lancer as well?
I really want to soften him up, but I'm
Yes.
wondering whether his gun is better off something else.
It's better at taking out chaff. There is one obviously wounded there that you said you're going to use for movement. He could definitely see this executioner over here as well. Those are your only real 3 big targets, I would say.
I think I'm going to put him into that guy over there.
Okay, so the battle cannon and all other weapons down into the executioner. Or is it down into that guy?
I go into him. Go to him.
Into this guy over here. You are -1 to hit. We have had a change of plans. We're going with a Castellan now, who is wounded, but he is going to fire into the Lancer to try and soften him up, because that's a fair amount of wounds he's got left over there. So, starting off with the... Do you want to do the big gun first? Because I can't improve my save or do anything, so it's all the same to me, brother.
Okay, let's go Volcano Lance then.
So, Volcano Lance's D3 shots coming in hard. D3. For a cool 1. 1 shot hitting on 4s because you are wounded and you have darkness around you.
Bellissimo.
Lovely stuff.
Fine, just, you're going to get the 4. It's going to be great.
Yep, 1 shot hit on 4s. He did get the 5. Now it's going to be strength 20 this time around, so it will be 3s. It's a huge wound indeed. It's going to be a 4-up save to keep my guy alive. He's not made it, I believe, because it's D6 plus 8, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's worth a CP reroll here because I feel like I've got to try and keep him alive. Oh, it's a 2, so he's actually failed it, so that's going to be D6 plus 8. Oh, that's a
12
big
wounds.
hit. 12 wounds remaining, so that is going to be bloop, bloop. These 2 just disappear like that. A very healthy attack there. Next up, the Electroplasma. Is he supercharging it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
why
gonna,
not? Why not? So it's going to be how many shots?
D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3.
Oh, I missed.
He's missed it. He's missed the tray. So it's going to be 5 shots.
Very bad.
There you go.
Very, very bad.
Hitting on 4s. Wow, that's a very good selection of hits.
Wow.
Now, the strength of this is going to be winning on 5s, though.
Yep.
2 huge wounds, again, pushing me to my 4-up saves. I made 1 failed one, 3 damage.
3 damage, yeah.
So I'm going to go Down to 10 wounds remaining. That's pretty good, but you need to roll your hazardous at the end of this. What are you going to do now? Oh, he's going to do it now. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Okay. And now it's going to be the shield strike missiles. Two shots, hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
2 huge hits, and now you're looking at 4s to get devastating wounds through.
Yep, 4s for devs.
Neither. Oh, no. You could definitely do 10 wounds in combat, can't you? With shock lance and the.
I do get
3 tank shock as well.
Shock.
Oh, okay, but he's done a lot of damage there. A lot of damage. And so now it is time for the battle cannon or the execution of variants over there.
I wanted to put the battle cannon into this guy.
Cool.
But I don't know whether I could. It's more likely to hurt him, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so he's going to put the battle cannon, all the other shots, into this guy. So here we are after the shooting, and it's been the battle cannon and the Helverins that have fired over here, and did not manage to kill this guy. He was incredibly lucky, and unfortunately Rapid had a very poor roll with the 2 hits, so it actually only meant that 4 saves were needed, and he's only down to 5 wounds. So he's still in this battle, but it may be over for the Cerastus Lancer Knight because, well, he's only got 10 wounds left, and he's staring down the barrel of an 8 damage lance in the face. It's time for a charge phase, my friends. So where do you want to go first? With your Helverin into mine over there?
Yeah, let's go for the Warglaive guy.
Cool, so Warglaive going in, it's going to be a 7-inch charge, I think we measured up. Yep, 6-inch charge to get in there. Have you got any CP for rerolls? He doesn't need it, straight on in there.
I have got some CP, yeah.
Straight on in there, my friend. So, will he fail the 2-inch charge that's right in front of him here? Double ones, please. That'd be great. No, instead it's double 6. Okay, so not only does he slam into him, but you get to use tank shock for free, my friend. So we're going to roll those dice and see if that does the damage that's needed. Over here, I took a cool 5 mortal wounds from tank shock coming in, which sucks. But over here, the Dark Gods laughed a little because even though the Big Knight made it in against the Stalker who's on 2 wounds, this guy failed the charge like a loser. So that means that I am just going to take the damaging hits of this guy rather than both. So 3 charges made. It's not looking good for me, but hey, let's see how they do. Where do you want to go first? I've got 2 CP to interrupt. I may have to use it to get the best out of this.
I think I've got to go with that.
You've got to, because otherwise I would go for it, man. So here we go. It's going to be Lancer versus Lancer. I think you get 6 attacks. Is it 8 attacks?
It's 5 attacks with the strike and 10 with the sweep.
You definitely want to go for the strike, don't you? Because that's the big damaging. So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s because you have the lance keyword. Let's get it on camera because it could be the last time we see him. Hitting on 2s.
Don't be 1s!
No 1s so far, wounding on 2s. There's 1. Okay, so I've got 4 4-up saves to make here. It's not looking likely.
Oh, but you are jammy.
I failed way too many in order to do even a command point reroll for free, so that is going to be a whopping amount of damage. But does my knight explode? Now, I do have a stratagem called Spiteful Demise, which means I can pop an explosion on a 4-up, but I think that given the circumstances of where we are, I'd want to do some damage before I go down. So I'm just going to roll natively. No, he implodes over here, but I'm going to use my 2 CP and have a little think about where I want to attack. Okay, the Reaper Chain Talon managed to do 5 wounds because Rapid just saved 1 with his Feel No Pains, but I am now out of CP for the round and he is about to fight me. 9 wounds left on his Helverin, or Warglaive, sorry, and he's going to be attacking back. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 hits coming through, strength 10, so 3s to wound. Both wound AP a lot, so it's going to be 6 up saves to keep my guy alive. 1 made, so he's going to take 3 damage, bring him to 4, which means that he is still in this, surprisingly enough. Although the fact that we both have blast weapons and are in combat like this, it's not going to go well.
Nope.
So, unfortunately, my Lancer has bit the big one. He's gone to see the Emperor in the sky, and by that I mean he's gone to see Satan in hell. So here we go, the Thunderstrike Gauntlet coming in, hitting on
3s.
Ouch.
Oh.
Okay, so 2 hits so far. I doubt I'm going to survive this because you're wounding on 2s now, aren't you, with strength 20?
Yep.
Yeah, how much AP?
-3, 8 damage each.
Well, 8 damage, is it? Okay, well...
don't roll 2 6s now.
Here we go, boy. Here we go, boy. No, not even
Oh.
close. However, do I explode? Let's see it, baby. No, I implode. Okay, so that is another of my war pack removed from this battlefield. You're starting to claim a mighty tally over here, Rapid. You really are. And he's pushed forward onto that objective to secure it, meaning that at present, I am contesting this one over here, which means that because I still held it from Sticky, it should be under my control, and I have that one, obviously. So we're equals pequals, but I need to get him off this midboard. A very good rebuttal there, Rapid, and I'm down, but not out. As we move now into my turn 2. Rapid, sound the alert. Admin alert. I failed a battle shock test over here, which means that Rapid is controlling that, so I do not get 10 VP. I will only get 5 for holding the home objective. So I really have to push on now into my turn 2. So here we are. I have played some risky moves here, but I'm going to have to go a bit desperate in order to get the job done. So with a crackle of warp energy, this large lad has landed on the battlefield wielding dual MELTA thermal cannons, which at this range on the Cerastus Lancer or at the Tyrant are going to be MELTA 6, which is, well, don't need to describe how nasty that is. It is just nasty. Over here, I've moved up with the Abominant because he's dished out some mortal wounds thanks to his Psychic Warp Storms, doing 3 over here, none over there, and a cheeky 1 over here. And the Tyrant is securing the home base while pushing forward with these guys here to create a buffer, and also hopefully the amount of gun at this range, they can do some damage to these boys here. So we now move into the shooting phase, and I'm going to kick things off with probably the least likely, but one I kind of need to happen, which is going to be the thermal spear and all of the guns here shooting into combat against your boy here. I'll be hitting you on 4s, obviously, instead of 3s, because at this range I cannot do much else. So hitting on 4s, 1 hit, I'll take it. Wounding you on the big 3. It's a huge wound here, AP a lot, so onto a 5-up invulnerable save. He's not made it. D6 and how much?
He's got 9 wounds.
Oh, 9 wounds remaining. Oh, do I get to do anything with that? I'll just double check. I am saving the CP because I need it for Titanic Duel and all the re-rolls here, but I can't even do it anyway because of Battle Shock, but that's going to be MELTA 4 on top of that. So a fair bit of damage. Then the regular MELTA gun hitting on the 4s. No, goes wide, my friend. So that's all of his shooting done there, but that was actually pretty decent. They are kind of equals pequals on that. So we're now going to move into the shooting of the Volkite Combustorino over here. A lot of devastating wounds potentially to dish out. I don't think I can do 22 damage in combat.
I think you're a doubting Thomas.
This is very true. So everything that he's got here is going to go into the Paladin that's right in front of him, or is it Errant? Errant right in front of him. So over here, I am going to pay 1 CP for Titanic Duel again, and I'm nominating the Cerastus Lancer because I need to get as much damage through as possible, and every gun that is on his fat body is going to go straight into him. So, re-rolling all hits and all wounds, we might as well start with the Geist Strike missiles because these are the ones that I'm actually hoping to get some damage through against. So,
Get my shield around.
hitting you on 3s. 2 huge hits. Wounding you on 3s, but 4s are obviously devastating. And we're re-rolling both of these, because they both failed. Okay, so we've got 1 through, no devastating wounds, which is unfortunate. So, 1 save, a 4-up, please, to kick things off. And he made it. God damn it, this is going to be the turning point. Right, all of the other shots, in they go. Oh, me meow. He fired everything that he could into the Lancer and the MELTA guns down into this guy here and did 0 damage. Duck egg for the entire thing. Rapid saves were just too fancy and stinky. So we've got to believe, we've got to generate some might before we go over to the thermal cannon over there. We're generating might. So what we're going to do is we are going to fire these 2 executioners here. And we're going to fire both of them point blank range into this guy. Let's see how it goes. So far, there has been 8 wounds on this guy from both of them. Let's see if any damage goes through. 4 ups. Ooh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3, baby. So that's 12 damage straight away. Will the Stubbers do the rest of the job? So all of the damage done there has taken this poor Warglaive down to 2 wounds remaining, but he's still a massive threat. Seems to be the theme that I'm doing here. Lots of wounds going out, but not enough to kill. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do the thermal cannons over here. 2 D3 shots, both going into the butt of the Lancer. It's going up against a horrific amount of 4-up saves, but still, we're going to believe. We're going to believe.
Woo!
Oh, baby. That is 7 wounds coming in on 4-ups, but it's MELTA 6 for each of them. So Rapid, as much as I want him to die, I would like to see a real jammy save here.
Oh, that's nasty.
It would change everything. It would change everything. It was pretty damn good. You're going to take MELTA 6 times 3 onto that one there. So that's going to be a casual 18 wounds to start with. How many is he on?
He's on 22.
Ooh, so it's going to be 3d6 plus 18. Oh, he died. He's so dead because you're going to have to do some feel no pains.
Feel no pains,
So
but I
that's
don't think he's going to survive.
29 6-up saves for this boy. Well, well, well. Look, he's still bloody alive. He's got 1 wound remaining after all of those saves. Let's see if the stubber can finish the job.
The best weapon.
I've actually got a Ruin Spear rocket pod and a Demon Breath melter gun to go. So we might as well go for the Ruin Spear rocket pod. 3 attacks, hit on 3s. They all hit. Strength 8 though, so 5 to wound you. Only 2 wounds. AP 2, so onto your 4-up save again. D6. So if even one of these goes through, he's dead. But how dead is he?
You got
6 feel no pain. 6 6s been. Let's see if he's got the gumption. Does the Emperor believe in his chosen child?
Nah.
He tried, but unfortunately he died. Does he sexplode? He sex do not. So that is the Lancer out. We are equals pequals on that front. Okay, so I managed to do some wounds over here onto the Errant thanks to the thermal spear. I tried to fire back into combat over there, but unfortunately no damage was done. So it's now just time for the charge phase, and the Abominant is going to declare that as a charge to see if I can just ruin his day.
Drum roll rubber 1.
He got a 5, so he's definitely in there. Then he's going to charge backwards into trying to get to help that. 6, so thankfully he's in. And to tie up this guy here, do I need to really do anything there?
I suppose you could do tank shock.
I don't have any CP, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't do Thunderstomp or anything like that.
But the thing is, if I get 1 lucky attack in,
yeah.
but I just don't want to take the damage back. Do the chicken legs want to do it? I'll have a think about it. We have debated long and hard, and I've just realised that, oh, screw it, I'm coming in. So, charge for that guy in there. He's definitely in there with 6. So he's going to slam right into him there. He may do a wound. He may surprise us all. So, yeah, just keep your options open, innit? Kick things off with the 2 big guys, the Royal Rumble over here. They're going to do all of their electro maces and bale maces, all that stuff, into the Errant. So at the moment, Rapid has got a casual 8 saves, or 9 saves, is it? Yeah, 9 because it does 3 damage a pop. 9 6-up feel no pains.
I've got to make 2 6s for him to stay alive for now.
Yes, you do.
Oh!
He's made them, but there has been a few that have escaped the pod.
They're not 6s, so I've made 3. So
Okay,
that means he's down to 2 wounds.
And then it's the Bale Mace that comes in. Unfortunately, I could not do the damage with the Bale Mace over there, so he's alive on 2 wounds remaining. Very frustrating, but that's just how it goes. And now Rapid's got 2 CP that he's rubbing together furiously that he is going to use to interrupt either here or here. Both wounded, but can do some damage. So Rapid's paying to interrupt over here, and who are you attacking with, or who are attacking?
I may as well go with the guy with the least wounds, so that's 5 wounds on him.
So you'll be hitting at -1 because you are wounded, my friend. So 4 attacks hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits coming through. Strength of?
This is strength 10, so this would be
3s.
on 3s. What was his reroll ability? Sustained. It wasn't any
No
6s,
sixes,
Nope.
unfortunately.
Okay.
So 2 wounds coming
wounds.
in, and AP a lot.
-3.
So 2.
Gotta go to 6s.
I did not, so I believe that he's dead.
Yep.
So that is going to be a cool... No explosion there. But that guy is out of commish, and that is delish. So, Now it's just time for all of my fight back, so we may as well just go into combat here. I am doing the same. Back to ye.
Yep.
So he has claimed him for the Dark Gods by slashing him apart with the comically oversized chainsword there. I left the other one at home, so I've just taken it off of my Rampager, which is very, very funny. Over here, it's time to kick some back. Over here, unsurprisingly, no damage was done on either side. Hitting on 4s and obviously kicking with nothing but stubby legs did not do anyone any favours. So all that's left to do is the Thunderstrike Gauntlet over here, which we'll capture on camera. How many attacks do you get?
As Beanie just said, Jules loves rolling 5s.
I do love it.
I'm going to go for the -3 AP, which means I'm going to go
the
for
big
the,
one. So 4 attacks,
strike.
hitting on 4s because you are wounded, my friend.
Oh, I'm going to roll lots of 3s here now, aren't I?
All 6s.
I mean, he did roll 2 3s, so he dropped
2 3s.
half of his shots. Then it's going to be wounding away on 3s again. So 1 comes through, AP 3, so 1 6
I've
up.
used my CP.
No.
So that's
I
8
failed.
damage.
So 8 damage. Definitely was good. Definitely was good there. So 8 damage onto this boy right here. So that may be the end of Rapid's turn, but it's not the end of the round, because now Beanie gets to enact his vengeance. And remember, he can shoot into combat at a -1 to hit, because these guys are very large. So where are these guys going to shoot?
Well, who was in charge of that objective
It's going to
beforehand?
be Rapid, so that means that you can get 2 guys because of the line of sight shooting into my poor abominant over here.
Okay, so 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, but 5s, because you're in
5s,
combat.
but 6s
Oh,
are
great.
lethal.
Heck yeah, so 2 coming in. Are they the only 2 hits?
Only 2 hits.
So 2 3-ups. I've made 1 failed one. Another wound has been taken. What about the midboard? Shoot, because you now belong to me, because my OC is +2 because of my detachment, and I've definitely taken it off you there.
Okay, so I'm not in combat, and I see you all, so it's 10 shots. Can I take down a knight on my own?
I mean, that would be brilliant. Please shoot him. 2 damage you need to do. 2 6s is all we're looking for here. Ah, but still, that's a fair few hits.
The Emperor protects.
Could you imagine if you get taken out by these guardsmen here?
No.
Okay, no damage done there.
And they
On my side, because I have...
So they're going to go up to him, but it'll only be 5 shots
Yeah.
due to the range.
Let's see if the damage...
Don't kill him.
Oh, no lethals. The one time I needed you to do lethals and they didn't show up. I took 1 wound from the salvo of fire from these guys here. But going into Rapid's turn, he's got to do some battle shock to make sure that he holds on to that objective over there. And he doesn't hold this objective because I've got OC on that one. So at the moment, he's going to score 5, 10, potentially 5 though if he fails that battle shock. Ooh. And so at the end of Rapid's command phase, he's holding this objective here and this objective, netting him a cool 10 VP. Now we move into his movement phase. At the end of Rapid's turn 3 movement, he has issued his bondsman abilities and he's restructured as well, because he's fallen back over here with the errant in order to make room for the paladin to come in and soften up the abominant. This guy here streaked forward, aided on by the bondsman ability to advance and charge, which is very useful indeed. And this guy is staying put, ready to push into the side of the abominant to hopefully capture the midboard. Over here, another bondsman ability was doled out to this guy, giving him lethal and lance from this lad over here, which means that there's going to be potentially some damage. And in this shooting phase, Rapid is paying 1 CP for squares duty, which means that both of these guys here are now AP2 with their auto cannons, and they're going to try and soften up Big Bill over there. So do your worst, Rapid, but I would actually like it if you did your best, because I just want that for you. So, with the shooting, are you going to put all of the autocannons into that lad? So the Hellwarrians have all shot, but they could only do 3 wounds to him there. He survived, Big Bill. So next up on the shooting block is...
I'm gonna go for the big guy, and he's gonna go into this guy here.
Cool, Castellan going in. He's still hitting on 4s because he is very wounded indeed.
So
unfortunately the shield strike missiles have gone wide, and the electroplasma managed to do 3 mortal wounds to himself because of hazardous, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining. But this is what you're all here to see, which is the volcano lance, the big gun here.
I do have some melter guns.
You
at
do
the
have
end.
some melters, yes. Do you want to work up to it?
Yeah, let's do the twin melters. So
Okay,
there's
cool.
2 twin
shots
melters.
hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Oh,
Here's
they
1
both
hit.
hit.
Oh, 2 hits, and strength of?
Strength 9, so this should be 5s.
Fives.
And this twin link.
So re-roll both. 1 wound coming in, AP a lot, so onto his 5 up invulnerable, which is made him with a 6. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
So now it's the final shot, the big boy.
So D3 shots. Come on,
Here we go.
let's get the nice 3 for a change.
He
Oh!
did get the nice big 3, but he's hitting on 4s. Oh, 3 huge hits, strength.
18.
Ooh, baby, 3's to wound. 3 through, so 3 5 ups, or my guy is brown bread. I've made 2 of them. How much damage is it again? D6 plus 8.
D6 plus 8, and I get to reroll 1s.
I'm just going to let him take the damage here because it's not worth the CP reroll, I don't think. D6 plus 8. He's going to take how many is that?
13 wounds.
13 wounds, so he's down to 12 wounds remaining. He's still alive. And that is a problem. So, that's the end of your shooting with the big boy over there. What about this guy? This little chap over here.
I'm going to do both the Helverins into that guy first.
Okay, so 2 sets of thermal spears going into this abomination. Okay, so Melta over here, going in. Hats.
Sorry, not Melta, the thermal.
Oh, the lance. So 2 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Bing, bang, boom.
Strength 12.
3's the wound. 1 wound
wound.
coming in.
-4.
So 5 up. Not made. D6.
He's within half, isn't it? So
He's not within half. Are you shooting this guy? Sorry, yes. Yeah, so I'm within half range, so it's going to be Melta.
D6 plus 4.
D6 plus 4. Oh, that's
7
good.
wounds.
7 wounds, man. 7 wounds. So I took another wound from the Melta over here, the lance, but there is still the 1 shot left of Rapid's Melta regular to go in. 3s.
Look, he hits.
He hits. 5s.
5s.
Here's a wound. 5 up. Made it, unfortunately, no damage taken there. He's alive on 9 wounds, so that means that the Paladin has got some serious work to do. 2 huge threats here. However, think about the combat.
Yeah.
It's a 12-inch or 11-inch charge for that guy, so that's going to be a tough charge. This guy can definitely get in there and do some work. He can probably do 9 wounds. Oh, you've also got shooting here to do as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's whatever the Paladin wants to do to help out the flow of combat. Can he do 12 damage over there? Because no one's really going to be able to do much damage in terms of charging. So over here, the Paladin is going to fire into Big Bill over here. Let's see if he can do the damage, my friend. So it's going to be at this range here, D6 plus 6, is it? D6 plus 3 times 2 because of rapid fire. So you're going to be doing 2d6 plus 6 shots into him with the battle cannon, which is pretty gnarly.
So 2d6.
Yep. Whoa! Nearly 17 shots hitting on the cool ass 3s. Okay, so hitting on 3s. That's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good, my friend. And then this is going to be strength 10, so it's going to be wounding on 5s. 2 wounds. 2 wounds coming in. AP 1. Unfortunately, so 4s. Unfortunately, both made as well. No damage taken on there. The rocket pod. 3 shots. 3 shots. 1 hit.
Let's be 5s.
Oh, okay. So what else has he got there?
And then it'd be Melt again, which is out of range.
Out of range.
Stubber.
Okay, so the
Come
Stubber.
on,
Come on,
Stubber.
Stubber. Come on, Stubber. Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
He took a wound. He took a bloody wound from the Stubber. But that is all the shooting bar this one in combat here. So you've got your Lance Thermal Spear is going to be 2 shots at hitting on 4s though, because you are wounded and in combat. 1 hit, strength 12, so 3s.
Oh, then Melter.
Melta. No. Okay, so no damage done over there. That is all the shooting done. It is time for the charge phase right now. He obviously fell back, so can't do nothing. This guy can. This guy's got a 12-inch charge. This guy's out of range, but you were saying that maybe a Helverin with tank shock is going to go tie up.
Yeah, I've got 1 CP.
So, where do you want to do your charges first? Because you may need it for a reroll.
I'm going to go for the 12-inch charge just for the giggles.
Yeah, why not?
It was 11 inches, isn't it?
11 inches, looking for boxcars, basically. He's charge! He is in there. Speedy Gonzalez, his name is.
So let's go for that guy then.
Yep, sure. He's definitely in there with a 6. Okay, smashing both of these 2 in here. So now it's going to be a casual
6-inch charge.
6-inch charge over there to get in the Helvery. Oh, it's gone wild. It's gone wild off the table. He failed with a
Helverin,
5.
he's not convinced. He's not convinced.
What about the other Helverin?
Oh, he could, couldn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to back up to the backup, my friend.
I think that's going to be
what,
longer.
7,
That's
8.
that's going to be an 8. Yeah.
8-inch re-rollable.
Nope.
Oh, not worth the CP.
It's not worth CP because I don't get the tank shock.
Okay.
So I may as well use the tank shock there.
Okay, so you've done the charge here. Tank shock into one of these guys here. 9 into 9 wounds remaining. Let's see how much damage. So here we go. It's into combat time here. 2 of these guys have only got 1 CP, so I can't pay to interrupt. Let's see if the damage can be done. Are you going for the big damage or the low sweep? I would suggest going for the big damage because that makes the most sense right here.
Yeah.
He's going to get 7 wounds off against this guy.
So should I roll them both together?
Yeah, why not? They're the same profile effectively. They're both going in and neither one's bracketed. So yeah, it's going to be a cool 8 attacks.
Yep, 8
hitting
attacks.
on 3s.
Yep.
And no specials?
Charge move, so sustained hits 1.
Oh, even better. No sustained, but a lot of hits. Now this is going to be strength.
10.
So you're going to be wounding on 5s because I'm toughness 11.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to do this.
Okay. AP on this.
-3.
So I've got 6s. I made 2 of them. And how much damage is that going to be? 6.
3 each.
So that's 6 damage. I'm alive on 1 wound.
Do them both at the same time?
Yeah, boy. I'm alive on 1 wound. Oh, I see. You were cheering to the rafters when the Lancer was on 1 wound, but my Abominant. Oh, no.
Jules, I just wanted to lose this one because I got so beaten in the bastard.
The best part is that even just by standing still here at the end of my movement phase, my Vortex Storms are going to do some damage, which is just lovely. So that's it for the combat. It's time for my fight back across the board.
Yes.
So over here, the fight took place. I did 1 wound with my chicken legs. I'm very happy at that, but Rapid did smash me back for 3, so I do feel I lost that one quite significantly. However, I'm still alive here, and I've got to do some damage. So all of my attacks are just going to go into, who was the one that was wounded? On 10 wounds, I'm just going to put everything into him, because if I can kill him, that'd be fantastic.
Yep.
So the Electro Scourge is coming in hot and fast, hitting you with 9 attacks, but it's going to be hitting on 4s because I'm wounded. Sustained hits 1, puts 1 back in, but I do drop a significant amount, so that puts the 1 back in over there. However, I'm strength 10, your toughness 9. 3s to wound. I wound you 4 times at -2, I believe. Let's double check that. I believe it's -2, I don't think it's -3, it is -2, yeah.
So 5s.
3 damage of pops, that's 9. He's down to 1 wound, but will the Bale Mace Tail, the extra attacks, be just what I need to get the damage through?
No.
Hitting on 4s. I hit you all 3 times. You shouldn't have said no. This is going to be 5s, though, to wound you, I think. 2 wounds coming in.
No.
It's -1, and it's 2 damage. If one of these goes through, he's dead. He's gone. He's out of there. He's out of there. Bada. Does he explode? Oh, I was hoping he'd take me with him down into the fire. But that's it. Do you know what, Rapid, though? That's the first model of yours I've killed. So it's taken me a...
No, you have killed 1.
Oh, did I?
You've killed 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. Because I was thinking to myself, I've fought long and hard for this victory. Give me that. But I'm alive on 1 wound, and I've killed 1 guy over there. So, at the end of combat there, things are looking pretty shaky indeed. But because of the fact that I think I've lost this control of this objective thanks to your OC over here. But we'll measure up as we go into my turn 3. So as we go into my 3rd turn, we had a little bit of a discussion. I am controlling this and he is outside of 3, which means that my OC definitely trumps yours because of the bonus I get. That is mine. 1, I paid for insane bravery over here because I want that to be mine. 2, 3, 15 VP, bringing us to 20 VP each as we go into my turn 3. I've got some movement to do, and I have to make those moves decisively. Okay, here we go. So at the end of Rapid's turn, I forgot to say that I was going to use the once per game Deep Strike ability. So Warp Stalker, he fell out of reality and emerged back over here. Big Bill is ready to do some business and kick some back. And by that, I mean everything's going to go into him later on. Moved up after securing that objective here. He's going to try and take on the Paladin. Stayed into combat. because I'm going to do some Warp Storm chicanery and hopefully do some damage that may even kill the Paladin before he has a chance, or Errant before he has a chance to do anything. And the Walking Mirror Ball has decided that he has had enough of staying back and has decided to push forward. I'm just hoping that the shots from the cannons can go into this guy, and they get +1 to hit when you're when you're below half strength. So it will be mitigating the shooting into combat thing that you would do there. So let's see if I can do some damage. Warp Storm shenanigans. Okay, so every enemy model within 9 inches of his location right now, roll a d6, and on a 3 up you take mortal wounds. We'll do the Errant first. On a 3 up, no, he's escaped the Warp Storm. And, so is the guy in front of him. The Warp Storms are turning into a little more than a tickle. But what I am going to do is I'm going to point at one of them and make them battle shocked. So I'm going to make this guy take a battle shock test at -2, because in my battle round 3, I've gone for the extra -1 to leadership when you're within 9 inches. You are battle shocked, my dude, which is going to be nice because you will not be contesting that or trying to rip it from me. Into the shooting phase we go. I'm not messing around. Big Bill is coming in straight away, and I'm spending 1 CP for Titanic Duel. Every single shot going into your Paladin over there. 4d3 shots with the thermal spears, or the thermal demon breath melters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not the greatest amount of shots there.
No.
So I'm going to be hitting you on 3s, re-rolling everything, my friend. Because I'm a nice guy like that.
Oh.
Okay, so that's going to be strength 12, so 3s to wound, again, re-rolling everything. Oh, me, meow. Oh, damn it. Okay, so you're at 4 at -4. This is MELTA 6 for each one that goes through. Oh, they all go through. That's 4 times 6, which I believe is 24 damage, straight off the wazoo. So we've got 24 so far, plus these d6. Let's count them all up and then we'll roll them together, my friend. So 24 plus, oh my God, 24, 30, 34, 38 saves of 6 up.
I may as well try it because he has got a lot of wounds to start with.
Indeed he
so
does.
36. Sorry, boy.
38 saves of 6 up. Feel no pain. Let's see if he's got the gumption. Oh, he tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Off of 38, 31 damage.
Oh, he's dead.
But does he explode? No, but that was a killer death blow from Big Bill. Next up, it is the big disco ball, who's going to fire everything it can into the Tyrant at the back, or the Castellan. So we're going to start with the Geist Strike missiles. 1 hit, 1 miss. He gets to re-roll 1 of these. He's on 2 wounds, isn't he, at the end? So he only needs 1 of these to go through. So I'm going to use my free CP re-roll with this. So 2 hits. And now this is going to be devastating wounds on a 4 up. Both through, I'm afraid. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 1 devastating wounds. That is going to be 9, 10, 11 saves. 11 saves of 6 up. He's just rolling for explosion, are you? Okay. The Tyrant has collapsed. That is another huge piece of the chessboard cleaned off. Over here, everything that can fire thermal-wise and melter into the big Errant in front of him. So 2 shots with the regular one. 1 huge hit. And this is going to be re-rolling all wounds. Doesn't need it. It's -4, so onto a 5-up save.
Nope.
No, Melter +4. He's dead. Does he explode? No, he tried, but he died. So that is 3 big knights down in 3 rounds of shooting. Shooting into combat, the Volkite Combustorino and Stubber, right into this boy here. Oh, the Volkite Combustorino doing the Lord's work. He's taken him down to 2 wounds with that, and now it's just the heavy Stubber. Can the Stubber do the damage? 6 shots. Hitting you on 4s. He hits with 4 shots. It's going to be wounding you on 5s. He wounds you 1 time, rapid, AP 0. Big fat 0. On a 3. On a 3. On a 3, my dude. You got it. You got this.
Probably should have done my Feel No Pains as well.
Oh yes, we'll do that all in a minute.
Hey.
Hey. We forgot to do the Feel No Pains, but rapid regains 1 wound. But that's the end of the shooting over here. There's just the shooting of the Executioner into combat. Can I kill this wee little Warglaive. Wounding on 4s. Oh, no wounds. He survived the onslaught of the Executioner, which is very annoying indeed. I may have to come back and find a way to do some damage there. But that's all my shooting done. It's time for the charge phase. I'm going to... Oh, no, I've got this guy left to shoot as well. Forgot about him. He's going to shoot backwards into combat here to try and help out his mate, who's just going, please help me, please. Hitting on 4s normally, but +1 because he's at under half strength for the Executioner rule. So 3s. Not bad. Ooh, easy statue. Then it's going to be 4s to wound. 2 wounds coming in, AP 1.
4s.
No,
Oh.
Does he die, explode? No, so that is another of the Warglaives out of there, meaning that Rapid has got 3 models left in contention.
Yup.
It is your fight first because of the fact that I have not charged, and I don't know if I can mitigate it, but I will try a charge of 9 inches there, and I will try a charge over here to try and wipe you off the midboard.
Okay.
So we'll go with Big Bill first. Let's see if he gets in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, nope.
No.
That's, I don't know how much it'll be for him to get in there, but we will see, because he's got to go straight on through the other side. He's got a 6, so I don't think that he's in there either. So that means that it is Rapid doing this. Oh, do I charge in with this and try and trick and kick him to death? I think yes. Okay, so we're going to charge in with the Executioner. Why not? He's in there with a 10. So
he's keen.
So the one guy I didn't need to get in there has got in there. And as long as it ties you up and does some damage, fantastic. I can't pay for Tac Shock because I have no CP left. So instead, I'm just going to kick you. I hit you 3 times. How's that feel?
Not great. Not great.
5s, 0 damage. Okay, so it is down to you to attack, and I'm assuming you want to go straight into my
Yeah, let's
Abominant.
try and take out the big guy.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s because you're wounded. Let's see what you get. Oh, that's good so far. So 2 hits, and it's going to be strength 10, 11, so it's going to be 5s to wound. No wounds! So that means that the Bale Mace and the Electro Scourge...
I've got a CP.
Yep, you might as well at this point here.
No.
Okay, so it's going to be the Bale Mace and the Electro Scourge going in. Plonk of dice, unfortunately, he's failed 2 of his saves. So the Armiger is gone, but does it explode?
Oh!
Okay, so the Armiger is out of there. The Warglaive is gone. So that means the midboard is 100% mine, with just 2 Helverins at the back holding the main objective. That was quite the disgusting swing, I won't lie. I have to feel badsies because that is a 3-man drop over there. So we've had a discussion off camera. It doesn't look like that Rapid can pull this back because he's only holding that 1 home field objective. We said off camera that maybe with some good shooting the Abominant would die and maybe the Huntsman over here. But when you've got the firepower of 2 fully healed knights which aren't bracketed coming forward, it's probably going to go against him. I asked him, would you like to do some spiteful shooting to remove them off the board? And he answered politely, no, not really. He's just not that type of guy. He's not spiteful. That's why we love him. But that is going to be a victory for the Chaos Knights here. They have got a throng of new followers that are singing the new song that fills all of the halls of the Chaos Chapel, which is...
If you want to be my lover.
There it is. If you want to be my lover by the Spice Girls has somehow made it through the warp, and it's going to be ringing through these halls here. But we have settled once and for all with the Battle of the Baptists over here. The Brobnarian Baptists over here are better than the...
I can't even remember.
The other ones. It doesn't matter. They're out of there. They're done. So we're going to sweep forward, clean up that, and it becomes one whole big church dedicated to chaos. Hell yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and a massive thank you to Rapid for coming onto the channel as well to play us with his amazing looking knights. So give him some love in the comments section there, and just give us all some love by following us on social medias. If you want to follow Rapid on the socials, he is
Rapid 40k.
Rapid
on the
40k.
Instagrams.
Rapid 40k, and you follow Beanie over on Instagram at
Beanie 40k.
What a surprise, and I'm going to ruin the trend as per usual because it is at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.